How's it going, guys? I am mcgoo's Moto, and this will be my first ever Moto vlog, if you will, with me talking. I think I'm gonna do a lot of the talking during my night rides when there's a little bit, I wouldn't say less, because there's more going on at night where I live than during the day, but there is less traffic, and I think this scenery is way prettier during the day. So the raw films will probably be during the day unless I decide to do some filming at night. But I definitely think I want to stick to filming at night for moto vlogs. So this is going to be moto vlog number 1, as long as my audio is getting picked up through my Cardo to my GoPro, which is a little bit of a sketchy connection. I've only ever got it to work properly like one time. Yeah, I only ever got it to work properly like once, and that video is unlisted because it's me literally just spewing a bunch of fucking nonsense about my girlfriend's little brother's Ninja 300, and I purely made the video just to be like, yeah, I'm on your Ninja 300, what are you gonna do about it, LOL, because it's kept at my house, so I ride it from time to time just to get the fuel going, because he is a little bit underage, so he wants to practice, but he needs to do it under supervision, and I only have him do very small things. So, welcome to the channel if you're new here. If this is the first time that you're watching me, because this is a motor vlog voice video, then I say welcome in. I do like my non-audio videos, because then I don't have to mess with Cardo and GoPro trying to sync up with each other. I don't know what the wind noise is going to seem like. I don't know what the audio is going to look like for this. So this might just be a draft that could just get posted just to be posted. And then I'll fix shit later on. But welcome to my channel. I'm going to try and post pretty much every day, whether it be a short or a full-length video. I tend to either do one or the other, with some small exceptions when I have a decent clump of content. Then you'll get a short and you'll get a video. I got my motorcycle license earlier this year, around Super Bowl. I mean, sorry, I got my license last year in August. I got my bike this year on Super Bowl Sunday. I bought it off Facebook Marketplace. I bought this bike for $4,250. I'll probably end up doing a video on like what I think about the Vulcan 650S, like if I think it was worth the money, if I think it was a good purchase, if I think it's a good starter bike. Like, I will be making a video probably on that. I am from northern New Jersey, so this is the East Coast, and we get all 4 seasons sometimes in a day. So there'll probably be a decent chunk of content where you'll probably see spring, summer, and the rainy season all in one go. I probably won't ride if it's snowing. I probably won't do that to myself. Probably won't ride in the snow. If there's snow outside, but the roads are nice and they're clear and stuff, but there's like big mounds of snow, I'll probably ride as long as they're clear and good conditions, like dry conditions. So during the winter months, it's going to be kind of some dry content, to be honest with you. I might record a lot during the fall, and then come winter time, I might just post all that. So you might see a lot of fall and summer rides that just don't get posted on like kind of a timeline manner. If you like follow my Instagram, I do have an Instagram. It's mcgoo_moto. You can feel free to follow it. There's just gonna be a bunch of pictures of my bikes and my buddies' bikes on there. Some I think they're called reels. I like to call them YouTube shorts because I am more present on YouTube than I am on any other social media. I have a TikTok called mcgoo's Moto as well. I don't really post on there because it's pretty hard to post on there, to be honest with you. Like, because I edit everything from my browser, so I do all my editing on my computer. And some really fucking bright lights, by the way. Jesus Christ. I edit everything from a browser, and it'll tell me it uploads, but then it won't upload. And honestly, I get like, I do the same exact thing that I do on YouTube, same thumbnail, same title, same everything. I post it on TikTok. I'll get like 10 to 20 views, maybe a like, and like 1 comment. But then like, I'll post the same thing on YouTube, and I'll get like a couple thousand views and like 10 plus likes and some comments. I mean, my comment section's a little dry on both, like, don't get me wrong. But I gotta say, it's still better flow of community, so I'm definitely gonna focus a lot on YouTube. I do ride as a form of commute, and also just for the joy of riding. I have a lifted Jeep, an old lifted Jeep, and that thing guzzles gas. So this is like my more efficient commuter. So you will see a lot of like the same content of me going back and forth from work and around my hometown. But to each their own. It's either for you or for not from you. A lot of crazy stuff happens, even though this is a very small town. Very small piece of the pie. I do rock a GoPro Hero 13 with a Cardo Pack Talk Edge. They're mounted on my Scorpion Exo helmet. It's the 2-in-1, so it does have the detachable front face. So the mounting is a little bit weird for the GoPro, at least. Sorry. I do like the helmet. I think the helmet's very comfortable. I do have a second helmet though. I have a Sedici has a Leviathan paint on it, the gray one, the gray and black. It like glows in the dark or something. I do have that helmet as well. When I get my second bike, whether it be a sport bike or an Indian that I'm looking at, I will definitely probably be switching over to that helmet, just because it has a visor, plus it has drop down sunglasses, and overall I think the helmet is just fits me a little bit better. Like there's a lot, I feel like there's some open room in this helmet. But the other helmet, it just, I don't know, it just squishes me the right way in terms of like where my cheeks are and stuff, and is a very comfy fit. So I'll probably be switching over to that helmet anyway. Anyone that cares, because you probably see it, you're gonna see it for a while, because I just can't get the part. Not because of money or anything, just because of shipping. I've ordered the rear tire sensor for this Vulcan 650S twice. My mechanic actually has ordered it twice. One through his normal vendor and one through a new vendor. He's bought it twice. The first time that he bought it was all the way back in like, I want to say early July. And it's literally been probably like 5 or 6 weeks, and it just never showed up. Something about imports, and they were having this holiday or something over in Japan, so it got delayed a bunch. Which, I mean, it is what it is. That's just life. But it's still a little bit annoying, because there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's mechanically sound. That's what my mechanic says. He checked it all over. He said it was just my sensor. But it really fucks with my gas gauge. And, I mean, it's annoying to have two lights on, especially when there's nothing wrong with it. And it's not even like, oh, I can't afford to fix it either. It's literally, oh, I can't get the port because it's fucking stuck in the import. You know? So it's a little bit fucking annoying. There's nothing different about this bike. This is a completely stock Vulcan 650. Has a phone mount. Came from the previous owner. And then I have a OMO shorty exhaust that's on it. That also came from the owner. And it used to have two saddlebags. One of them, I guess, rusted out, or like the bolt like broke or something. I'm not quite sure. I think it looks kind of better without saddlebags, so I just didn't put any new ones on. I really only need the one. I only carry like a case of Red Bull and my ID and my insurance and stuff in there, so it's not like I really need it. So because of that, it's kind of like, you know, whatever. I do post a lot of raw videos. I like the sound of my bike. A lot of my friends like the sound of my bike. That's why I post them. My buddy has an R6, which you've definitely seen. And then one of my other buddies, he has an R3. They're both white, which is pretty funny. But those are my buddies I ride with like all the time. So you'll see them in videos, probably a decent chunk. I have a bunch of other friends that ride like Ninja 400s, which I think they're cool too. They're like brand new, so they got all the tech and shit. I think I just saw a deer up here, so we're gonna take it kind of easy. My back roads in my town are very deer happy. I do live in like the woods with the cornfields, so this is our main food source. Uh, yeah, I just enjoy riding. This is gonna be like my two-wheel adventure. I'm not really here for the money. Uh, I am going to college starting next year. I work a full-time retail job right now. So I do plan on going to college. I'm gonna go to college to be a mechanic, I think. I really like wrenching on things. I just like the way the components work. So it's a little bit about me. So you'll be seeing some probably late to class videos and this and that of me ripping it down some back roads, getting to school. Should be pretty fun. I plan on I do plan on getting a truck soon, so I plan to get some more bikes, get a trailer, haul some stuff around, go to some events, you know, meet some cool people. I have some cool people that ride Aprilias and H2s and some S1000s. I have a friend that has an S1K too. They're really cool people. I don't really ride with them a whole lot because they don't really ride. They kind of race, to be honest. I guess racing and riding is the same thing, but it's more of a let's get on the highway and fly down the highway and see who makes it home first type of deal. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of deer. A lot of deer. But that's okay. I saw them. But they have, they just race home all the time, and it's not really my thing. So I'm more of a cruise, let's go somewhere, let's go do something, let's like film a little bit type of deal. I have the mindset where, yeah, we can rip it and have fun, but let's always make it home. Which I think a lot of riders should have that mindset. Um, Not all my friends have that mindset though. Some of my friends just have the mindset to just go fast. Just might be just a separate video topic, to be honest with you. So I'm probably just gonna leave that there. Talk about how a little bit more about me, maybe, I guess. This is my first bike. I did take the MSF course to get my license because I figured it would be the best way because I've never ridden a motorcycle. I never even rode a dirt bike. My mom was against it. She said I could get a four-wheeler, but I thought four-wheelers are kind of lame at the time because all my friends had dirt bikes. So there was that whole dilemma too. I definitely know I need to improve some places. I also know that I need to like kind of learn how to do my own maintenance on some things and get my foot in the door on working on motorcycles because I am very interested in it, which is why I'm going to school for it. First bike, first motorcycle, never ridden one. MSF course, starting on a 650. This is a 650 Vulcan S. It's a cafe edition, so it is the special edition of the year. The color scheme is orange and black. If you like didn't know, by all the pictures I post and the thumbnails of it being orange and black. I mean, you might be colorblind. You might just be here for my luscious voice. But which is totally cool. My exhaust, when I roll off, it does backfire. Backfires quite a lot. It does a lot of pops, a lot of burples. If I really get it going, especially when it's cold, it'll shoot fire. I had looked at, the guy said it runs a little rich, but it's not really a big deal. I just gotta change the spark plugs a little bit more frequently, I guess, or something, he said. School next year, lots of videos. I plan on getting a tripod, so I'll take some more like parking lot videos of just like talking about topics and standing in a parking lot. Those are pretty fucking popular. A lot of motovlogs. I take a trip with my friends almost every Sunday, so there's gonna be pretty much a new trip adventure almost every Sunday. Like, not posted every Sunday, probably posted on Monday. I don't really post on weekends, because I spend a lot of time with my family or my friends, and do a lot of recording, and then come Sunday night, I do a bunch of editing, but no posting. And then starting Monday, kind of like a Monday through Friday type job, I start, posting. I'll post Saturdays though, it's just mostly Sundays. Going through the gears, boy. It's fun though. I really enjoy motorcycling. For all my UK friends, it's called motor biking, I guess. There's no cycling, so I guess that's why they say motorbike. Makes sense, in my opinion. Another thing that really perturbs me about this sensor being broken, no speedometer. So basically, whenever I see a cop or suspect a cop being near, it's basically like guesstimate my speed. It's honestly a guessing game. It's like, oh, what speed am I traveling at? Will I get pulled over? Like, I can kind of tell how fast I'm moving based off like the way my bike feels and the RPMs, just because it was literally working for a long time and then just started not working because it broke. Some deer over there. I don't know if you guys saw them, but there's deer over there by the cornfield. But basically just wanted to introduce myself. This is mcgoo's Moto. Maybe you'll see a little bit of my girlfriend on the channel at some point. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. A lot of my friends, though. You'll see a lot of guys. That's for sure. A lot of guys. But honestly, to gas my friends up, you know, they're not bad looking. And pretty much all of them are single. Could be a good thing. I don't know. You'll probably see my girlfriend's little brother on the channel as well. He'll probably be on the channel a decent chunk. I'll probably not only have riding videos, but I'll probably have wrenching videos as well, where I try and figure shit out with YouTube. And if I fuck it up, I'll just take it to a mechanic and have them unfuck it and then fix it. Probably cost me a bunch of money, but I want to at least try my hand at it first. Only thing I don't touch on this bike is wheels. I don't have a safe way to do wheels, so, and there's only 2 of them on the ground. It's not like I'm living in a box, so can't really be messing around with balancing of wheels and then get death wobble and then end up in somebody's newspaper about how I crashed. Not really the greatest thing that I want to do. So, yep, this has been my introduction video. Stick around if you want to see more, and like, subscribe,